Hey family, give me 1 second. Damn, I was trying to make sure everything's good. I got my breakfast here. I'm waiting on it to warm up because I don't like really cold fruit. But how y'all doing? We gonna get into these energies. Honestly, y'all, I'm not going to say I feel the best. I feel kind of, it's borderline between drained and tired. Maybe I didn't get enough sleep. I had some really crazy dreams last night. But anyways, that's not gonna stop me from getting y'all messages, okay? I was channeling. I was guided to use the Soul Truth cards. This probably be the only video I record for this channel today. I'm gonna try to get some videos for my other channel. But I was hearing fibromyalgia, and I was hearing maybe I should do this. Something about somebody's health here is very significant. I'm also getting like somebody here, you're working so hard, your feet is hurting. I was also getting something about feet fungus. Now I'm seeing someone get their feet done. Either you're getting your feet done or someone is doing your feet. I'm hearing something about feet treatment. You know, Pisces rule the feet. Okay, the feet is also a part of the root chakra. It talks about stability. So that could be a concern of yours, or I don't know why I'm getting like you're spiritually like it's like I'm hearing mentally unstable. You don't have to be going crazy to be mentally unstable, okay? But something about you not being rooted in the spirit, so it's playing out in the physical through your feet. This don't have to be you. This could be somebody else. I'm also hearing something about a feet infatuation or a feet fetish. The feet is very, I guess it's going to be very important. I guess let's talk about the root chakra. And then now I'm hearing rooted, like spell work. Or not necessarily spell work, but more so like rooted. I'm getting like DNA. I'm also hearing DNA upgrades. But we're gonna get some Soul Truth cards, probably like 3. Says, what am I most afraid of losing? I noticed the purple in this card, which talk about the crown chakra and a spiritual connection. I moved this table closer to the window, well, really the back door, to get some sunlight. I didn't really want to cut on no artificial light, but yeah, it says, what am I afraid, what am I most afraid of losing? Okay, do I surround myself with people who lift me up? You know, that's funny because I was just it's like I'm just gonna talk about whatever spirit lead me to. If it's the same thing over and over, either I'm probably gonna have to take a break, or like I don't know why I be feeling like I be saying the same thing over and over, and it gets really annoying having to repeat myself. Okay, so that could be very significant. I feel like I may be taking on the energy of someone else. You could be dealing with your children, and they could be grown, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you finding yourself having to repeat yourself. Spirit could be asking you to be patient with the child that you have that may be, you know, a baby. Because at the end of the day, a baby could be 15. You know what I'm saying? If their mindset isn't there, you have to be patient with them. Sometimes you have to repeat yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I feel like for somebody here, like you have a child where it's like you don't quite understand them, and it's because they sniffing themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also hearing something about influence. Their influence. I don't know why, but I'm channeling like a spirit following somebody. Yeah, I'm hearing unleash the beast. But anyways, I feel like somebody here, you're afraid to lose somebody who's not good for you. And that's what I mean by repeating myself. Like, and I can't be mad. I have to be patient with my collective because stuttering. I have to be patient with my collective because I understand that everybody not on the same journey. And if you know that you aren't the person that's still dealing with somebody that's not good for you, then it's probably not the video for you, or this is just not the message for you. You know what I'm saying? Even the titles, like, they don't be mainly talking about, like, the title of the video usually don't be the main overall gist of the reading. Readings are, I don't know why I just heard diabolical, but they different. I don't know what made me say that. But anyways, somebody here, you just won't let go. You feel like it's too hard. It's something you're afraid of, okay? I also feel like there's someone you probably walked away from physically, but you're holding on to the energy of that person energetically. And I'm not saying you want them, but it's like you're holding some type of hatred in your heart for this person, okay? And it says, what else could this mean? And deep down inside, it's like you really mad at yourself for real. Because let's be real, once a person fuck you over at least twice, after the third time, you're allowing it. Because we get more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red flags before we actually start being engaged with a person. Especially on a sexual level. Like, the first day I meet you, I can... you know, it's just certain red flags that you can work through, but there's just certain red flags that you just can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got, what if it was easy? I just feel like for somebody here, you feel like it's going to be harder than you think, or it's like getting rid of the energy of this person was harder than you think, or it's like you're just overthinking it. You're thinking that it's hard when it's all rooted out of fear. Wow. Did I say anything else? Am I letting fear stop me? Spirit said stop. That's it. Where can I ask for more help in my life? I also feel like Spirit is opening you up, or I'm getting like Spirit wants you to be more open to speaking to the spiritual realm and let you know it's not taboo. I literally talk to my angels and I talk to God like I would talk to anybody else. That's facts. I don't have anything to hide from God because God knows my thoughts. So whatever I can hide from a human, I can't hide from God. I can't hide that from my angels. And you can't hide from yourself because eventually what you're hiding from is going to catch up with you. Okay? It says, what am I afraid of most losing? For somebody here, I'm getting like something about materialism. You could be afraid to lose some sort of money. You could be attached to somebody and money is involved. And I'm getting like you don't want to lose. But it's like, one thing that I've learned about God on my journey, when I walk away from something that no longer serves me, I have no other choice but to walk into something that does. Because now I've learned the lesson of not sticking and staying around things or people that don't serve a purpose in my life. Not a good purpose in the first place. Because everybody serves a purpose, good or bad. Right? But it's more so about you. People are like, I always get this vision. It's like Earth is like and the people you experience is like a obstacle course, right? And y'all go check out that dream channeling that I recorded last night. Oh my God. Like, I was in the dark and I had just woke up. So y'all go check that out because they talk about spiritual transformation. And I noticed a lot of people didn't watch it, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the watch time I seen. But I don't know if I want to re-record that video and tell y'all what happened. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, don't be afraid to lose something. Okay? Because anytime you lose something, it's an opportunity and a chance for you to gain something else. It says, do I surround myself with people who lift me up? Well, do you? Or are you surrounding yourself around people that bring you down out of desperation or out of attachment? Right? Also, too, I'm getting like, do you surround yourself around energy that lift you up? Like, are you attaching yourself to certain things as a means to cope? You know what I mean? So not necessarily people always. This could be anything. Are you attaching yourself to negative thoughts? You know what I mean? And it says, am I letting fear stop me? And it came out in reverse. So that just let me know you have the strength and the power to defeat the illusion of fear. It's all in your mind. It's just a matter of you getting out of your head and feeling like you're on a loop-de-loop. I don't know why I was led to say that, but I'm just getting that. Like, I'm also hearing go outside, like, de-stress. That's what Earth is for. She revitalizes. Okay? And now I don't know why I'm seeing, like, a woman represented as Earth. It's like I'm seeing the Empress card that's in this Light Seers deck where she's pregnant with the Earth, right? But I'm seeing two different type of women though. I'm seeing a redhead or a brunette woman, Empress, blue eyes, and then I'm seeing a black girl, big ass afro. I'm seeing two black girls. One, you got short curly hair. You could even be mixed. I'm hearing Dravidian. And then the other one, you got like a big ass afro. Melanin popping. I'm talking about what? I'm hearing like divine feminine. I'm literally seeing someone crawl like a baby. And you know how they do those effects when they show you how you go from a baby to a toddler to a young child to a teenager to an adult. I'm seeing someone's spirit graduate from the baby stages of their divinity into the mastery of their divinity. You see what I'm saying? But it's more so a spiritual thing. It has nothing to do with on the outside. But you know, whatever you are feeling spiritually reflects on the outside. So if you feeling nasty, groggy, or anything like that in your body, you know your spirit is trying to tell you something. I was definitely heavily picking up on some sort of sickness here. Someone is sick. I don't know if this is you or this is someone around you and you're taking care of someone sick. Like, this could be someone that's bedbound. Okay? Someone could also be pregnant and they are bedbound. I'm also hearing absence or leave from work. I'm hearing PTO. Somebody need to take a vacation. Here it says, as we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was, to make room for what will be. If you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Yo, she couldn't have wrote this any better than what I channeled. She's saying the same thing I said in a different perspective, right? Today's soul action. Name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you're going. Today's mantra. I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. Excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and put that right there. So somebody, if you want to screenshot it, you can go ahead. So you could do the soul action. All right. It says, do I surround myself with people who lift me up? The people with whom we surround ourselves determine who we become. Does your tribe fill you up? Do they inspire you? Do they believe in you? Do they help you step into your greatest potential? For somebody here, ain't none of that going on with none of your friends, none of your co-workers, none of your family members. I'm seeing somebody be at their job and not want to even be there. And it's like their calling is surrounding them, but they're afraid to step into it. So that could be very significant. That's why I was getting the energy of the feet and stability, because I feel like you're not going to be as stable as you yearn to be unless you get in alignment with what your purpose is. Like, I was working at these fast food restaurants. First of all, I'm so conscious, right? And I'm not holier than thou. I do make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm working on myself. And I'm okay with that. You know? And I said that because consciously, especially when I first started working at these restaurants, I wasn't eating no meat at all, but I was selling it. I was being a part of putting it out into the collective, knowing that it ain't good for me or them. And it made me feel very low. And eventually, being around it so much, I ended up going back to it. You see what I'm saying? So it made me feel low. And the second reason was I just didn't want to be there. My heart wasn't in it. My spirit wasn't in it. Don't get me wrong, I was a hard worker. And I had to realize, you know what I'm saying? You could be a hard worker on your own shit. You know? And it took me a while to get adjusted to getting used to not working so hard for somebody else. And putting all that energy and focus and creativity in myself. And spirit just brought things to fall in my lap. Right? Outside looking in, a person would look at me and be like, this, that, and the third. But it's just my inner knowing. I just know I'm gonna be okay. And it's not that serious. Like, it's really not that serious. Numbers in your bank is not that serious. Like, I would say I've never had over $20,000 in my account at once. And I've been in situations where I was negative 2,000. Like, I ain't gonna say 2,000, but negative $1,800 in my account. So it's like, you got highs and you got lows, right? Know that you're gonna be okay. Life is about the highs and the lows. That's why we have tides. One thing about nature, it's gonna teach you everything you need to know if you really look at it from a spiritual standpoint. Even if you look at it physically, the water moves. The water has a spirit. It don't stay still. Sometimes the tides are high, sometimes they're low. And water also represents emotion. The tides are also affected by the moon. The moon affects the tides, right? And the moon talk about the intuition. The moon talk about what's hidden and what's unknown. So it's like a lot of the things that we don't see or we don't know that we're even battling be our battle. That be the beast, the things that we run from. And I kind of just said that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you're moved and your emotions are moved by what's hidden. So it's like you have to go within the depths of you, right? In order to purge that gunk up out of you. You feel me? So it says, make a desire. I'm going to put it right here so y'all can screenshot or whatever. Make a desired list of the type of people with whom you wish to surround yourself around, and clarify if there is anyone in your life who no longer serves you. Can you love them from a distance? Didn't I just said that? If it's family, you can love family from a distance. I believe that you can even love an ex from a distance. And let me say why. At the end of the day, you were madly in love with that person before, right? And how I look at people that I dealt with, I used to deal with their shit because I didn't want to hurt their feelings, but I had to realize they didn't care nothing about mine, right? So even though I still may care about their emotions, I have to put that aside in order to live my truth. And I still be kind of trying to hold back if I end up interacting with one of them, not to hurt their feelings, but at the same time, I have to stand in my truth. And another thing I had to realize, a narcissist's feelings gonna be hurt no matter whether you said nice to them or you said mean to them. If they're not getting what they want, that's just that. Because no matter, like, for my last situationship, for example, because Spirit put it on me to say this, right? I knew that this person was very sensitive, so I always tried to watch what I said, how I said it, almost to the point where I was becoming someone that didn't even voice my opinion because the smallest things would hurt this person's feelings. And I didn't realize it came from an insecure place, because this person put on this persona like they just were so confident. They can have anything they want. They can have whoever they want, you know? But they were masking their insecurities. Because if I can say to you something as small as no, or something as small as I don't fucking know, it was just so dumb, like something as small as you sleep hard. Like, what the fuck, nigga? You gonna stop talking to me because I said that? Like, it just, and at the time I kept going because I'm like, oh my God, this is my type. He actually liked me. Motherfucker wasn't doing nothing but using me for the box. You hear me? Because the box is popping. It is. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, your box can be popping and you can save that shit for somebody who deserve it versus somebody who just want to use you for that. And it was more than just the box, because I'm not going to make it about a sexual thing. It was, my bad, I just got a notification. It was my energy. You know, narcissists feel your purity and your divinity before you do. That's why they come after you in the first place, because they see you as very young-minded and naive. But you got to show them ain't none of that. Like, for real though. Like, nah, that ain't this. But anyways, am I letting fear stop me? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable. But it's up to you to see that by taking action, bro. Every time I say something, it's like I be channeling the words off the back of this card. When I told you fear is an illusion. That's all she just said. Fear is an illusion. For somebody here, you could definitely be dealing with someone who's like domestic violence, and it's like it fears you. Domestic, or this is like emotional violence. It makes you, like, this could be somebody who make you feel like only they would love you, and you've convinced yourself that that's true, when the best love you can receive is from you. And that's when someone will come in and match that. It says today, be brave and do, let me put this here. Today, be brave, and I just saw 23:23 on the clock. 5 and 5 is change. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 5 is change. There's time for a change. 5 and 5 is 10. 10 means the end. 2 10s is 20. Judgment. It says today, be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. Exactly. You your own hero. Don't wait for nobody to come out the sky and save you. Whether this is, I ain't gonna need to talk about religion, but I just feel like we've been indoctrinated to think that we have a savior, right? When we are our own savior. So, because I'm gonna be real, I'm just gonna be motherfucking real, okay? Religion derived from the word religion. Religion is to religion your mind. When I think of religion, it's to separate, or basically take you from something that you once was and put you in a different place that you're not. So all of these religions have the same stories, same characters, different names, and it's all derived from the same God and the same spiritual system, which is the spiritual system we as spiritualists basically follow, right? Not everybody have the same rules in each spiritual system that they follow, but it's all rooted in the same energies. We work with the same energies. Whether you dark or light, you work with the same energies, right? So we've taken religions, right, and use these characters that's supposed to teach us certain things about life as literal characters that existed, that's gonna come and save us. And I'm not downing nobody. If that helps you, kudos to you, because it damn sure didn't help me the way I was taught. It's helping me in a different way now, right? It's all in the change of your perspective. And so basically, Christianity taught me that there was a man gonna come out the sky one day and just save us all from this bullshit, right? And then we use that same rhetoric, and we think that the people that come in our life supposed to, like, especially when it comes to relationships, especially us women, like, we've been, Cinderella stories have been stuffed down our throats, right? But they never tell you who Cinderella was before. Like, they never tell you the dark. They give us the light attributes of the princesses. They don't tell us the true dark happenings that basically made this person into who they is. Like, those princess stories are full of bullshit facts, even the light version that they feed us, right? So now us as women, we've been indoctrinated to think that we are gonna be saved by somebody else, or people in general. Like, even a man, you could just feel like being in a relationship with just, like, when you're at a low state. Now, when you're in your divinity and you just looking for a wife, that's different. But when you're at a low state and you're looking for somebody to be codependent on when it comes to feeding your emotions, you're looking for a savior, and nobody can save you, especially when they can't save their damn self, or they don't even understand that they should save their self. They're looking for savior in other things. We even look for savior temporarily in drugs. You see what I'm saying? To feel free. But yeah, I'm not trying to talk y'all to death. The spirit just said flip some more cards, so I'm gonna use these. Look, you got death here. Walk away. Transform. Allow this transformation, because it's coming in to bring in some sort of balance. Love yourself. Forgiveness is very important as well, because somebody here, you're an empath, right? And you're being asked to surrender these emotions of guilt. Feeling guilty for leaving somebody because you feel like they need you. That's the beauty of it. They need you, right? They need your energy to feed their bees. And it's up to you whether or not you're going to allow this person to do this to you. I'm sorry. I just saw something. It's giving me like elusive vibes. Like I just saw something in there. I had to make sure it wasn't there. But yeah. It says, I'm sorry, I got a notification and I'm just thinking whether or not I want to interact. It says forgiveness. Acknowledge that horror and resentment blocks the flow of love. And look what you got here, love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, right? I'm also getting to, even though you can commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, make sure you don't allow, like, for example, let's just say you are with somebody and they not good for you, but you so hell-bent on the good you see in them. Let's not do that, okay? Because you can see good in someone, but that doesn't mean that they portray that. It's almost as if you're hell-bent or bound on who they potentially could be, right? The potential of them, right? And you don't want to do that, because potential don't get you very far. A person must show you who they are through actions. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just thinking about something. Okay, and it says empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Exactly what I was just saying. You can be open and acknowledge that maybe this person do have good quality attributes, but if they're not exuding those attributes, it's okay for you to see the other side of the situation and surrender that energy. Because then it says I can release my need to control. You can release your need to control the situation, because you may really love this person, or you may really like this person, right? But yeah, y'all. Yeah, and look, you got regret and adversity here. Honesty, death, self-esteem. Somebody here, you need to work on your self-esteem. I'm also getting something about the blame game. Okay, somebody, you could be blaming your parents for a lot of shit. Ooh, excuse me. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna go and record on my other channel, and then I'll see you guys later. I love you. I appreciate you. I just realized I didn't even pray, but it's okay. God know what's up. I love you guys. If you want to book a personal, look in the description box. And yeah, don't forget the thumbs up. Peace.